Hi guys, welcome back to another videos from my channel. So today we're gonna discover one of a really important topics in calculus 2, and it will be taught after um, the area topics, and it is the volumes. So let's moving on to the definition. So let S be a solid that lie between x is equal to a and x equal to b if the cross sectional area of S in the plane px through x and perpendicular to the x-axis is a of x, then the volume is equal to the integral from a to b of a of x dx. So this definition is kind of abstract, and I can feel you guys it's really hard to understand if you first reading this definition. So now let's moving on to example, and I will explain it more. I will show you what it really is. So let's moving on to the example. So find the volumes of right a circular right a circular cylinder of radius r and h. So let's get it out. So I will let the cylinder lie in the floor like this, and it will have a radius of r, right? It will have a radius of r, and the h is h. So what is the cross sectional? So the cross sectional is like this. It like the circle, and it is perpendicular to the x-axis, right? So this is the x-axis, and this picture is exactly perpendicular to the x-axis. So this is called the cross sectional, and this is a of x. So now let's use the formula right here. So v equal to the integral of 0 to h of a of x dx, and a of x in this case will be the circle over here, and the circle is pi r square, and that is pi r square dx, and we find the integrals it equal to pi r square of x from 0 to h, and it will give us pi r square h, and this is the exactly the formula that we know about the volume of the cylinder. So let's go ahead and check, give a check right here, because it is correct. That's what we know. So this is the example that help you guys imagine the really abstract definition over here. So now we're moving on to another techniques to find the volumes, and it is somewhat called dishwasher method. Dishwasher method. So actually some of the most of the problem will give you the some graph like this, a line and the parabola right here, and it's ask you to find the volume that will make when rotate this area around the x-axis. So it will rotate like this. So and it will create a shape. It will create a shape that has the volumes, and it asks you to find that volume. So a dishwasher will help you find the volume in this case, and the formula that you guys need to know is v equal to the integral of a to b. So a and b is the interval that interval. So a will be here, a will be at the one end of the shape, and b will be at the other end of the shape. And inside the integral, it is pi of the outer radius square minus pi of the inner radius square dx. So in this case, what is the outer radius? So the outer is the longer one, the longer one, and the inner will be the shorter one. So this is outer and this is inner. So really simple, right? All the thing you need to know is this equation. So let's jump to a example and we apply the formula that we just learned. So example, find the region enclosed by the curve y equal to x and y equal to x where it rotates about the x-axis. Find the volume of the solid. So let's graph the function, these two functions out. So the first one is a line through the origin. So it will look like this, and this is a simple parabola, and it will look like this. So now we have to find the intersection point. So we let these two equations equal to each other, and it will give us x equal to 0 or x equal to 1. So the intersection point will be 0 0 and 1 1. So this is 0 and this is 1. So now we have to find the outer radius, which is the outer radius and which is the inner radius. So this is really easy. So the outer is the longer, so outer is this one, outer, and inner will be this one. So the volume will equal to the integral from 0 to 1 of the pi r outer square minus pi r inner square dx, and plug the variable in. It will give you pi x square. The longer is the from the straight line to 0, so it is x, and the inner is from the parabola to 0, so it will equal to x square and then square another, and then another square dx, and it will give you pi x square minus pi x to the power 4 dx. Now we find the integral, so it will equal to pi x cubed over 3 minus pi x to the power 5 over 5 from 0 to 1. and it will give us pi over 3 minus pi over 5 minus 0, and it will be equal to 2 pi over 15. So the final answer is 2 pi to the over 15. So the volume is this number right here. So thank you for watching.